Hello dear students, how are you all? Welcome to today's video. Today is the last part of our chapter 2, that is acids, bases and salts. In this video, you are going to study about the preparation, properties and uses of two important salts. So as we have seen in our last 5 videos, we were studying about this chapter. So those who have not seen those previous videos, please go to the link provided and watch it so that you will not miss the topics which are completed. So let's go to the topic. Our today's topic is bleaching powder. The first topic is bleaching powder. We all of us know about bleaching powder, or at least you may have used this at your home. What is this and what are its uses and how can we prepare it? These all things we will study in this video. So bleaching powder is chemically, it is a commercial name. Chemically it is known as calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride. Okay, so what is its chemical formula? Its chemical formula is CaOCl2. Okay, calcium oxychloride. Is it clear? Now let's move to the preparations. Bleaching powder is prepared by passing chlorine gas over dry slate to lime. What is dry slate to lime or what is slate to lime? Calcium hydroxide is called a slate to lime. Okay, so let's write the equation of the reaction. So we have learned by passing chlorine gas over dry slate to lime, we will get calcium oxychloride. Simple preparation. Okay, nothing more to study, only this preparation. Now let's see its properties. It has got some important properties. In that, first one is it is a yellowish white powder. Okay, what is its texture? It is a yellowish white powder. Second one is it gives a strong smell of chlorine. Since chlorine is an important material, so it gives off a strong smell of chlorine. The third one is important. If it is mixed in cold water, it will give a milky color solution. Do you know what is the reason? Because of the presence of free lime in it, it will give a milky color solution. Now its fourth property is that when it is exposed to air, suppose bleaching powder, that cover is opened, what will happen? This bleaching powder will react with the carbon dioxide present in the air and it will slowly convert into calcium carbonate and the chlorine gas will escape. So let's write that equation. The equation is something like this: calcium oxychloride, when exposed to air, it will react with the carbon dioxide from the air and it will change into calcium carbonate and chlorine gas. Okay, and here we will get water molecule also. Clear? Okay. So this is the fourth property. Now its fifth property is that it is very important. When calcium oxychloride bleaching powder is treated with some dilute acids like HCl or H2SO4, it will form its corresponding salt, as well as all the chlorine will escape out, and this chlorine will use to wash the clothes in laundry. Okay, so we can write its equation as CaOCl2 plus 2HCl, suppose with dilute hydrochloric acid, then we will have the compound formed CaCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. Okay, So this is another property of bleaching powder. So we have five properties of bleaching powder. Now the uses of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder has got many uses, but we are going to study a few of them. Okay, so the first and important use of bleaching powder is it is used for bleaching clothes in laundry. Okay, but other than that, it has use like bleaching of wood pulp in paper factory, like and it has got many other uses in bleaching field only. Okay, so the first one we can write, it is used for bleaching purposes. Bleaching clothes in textile industry, like a cotton, linen, textile industry. Clear? Then its second use is that is very important, that is it is used as a disinfectant. Okay, it is used as a disinfectant. What is the use of a disinfectant? Disinfectant will remove all the germs. It is used to make water fit for drinking. That means it will remove all the germs present in water and it will make the water fit for drinking. Okay, now its third use is that it is used for the manufacture of chloroform. Okay, it is used in the manufacture of chloroform. It is an important raw material used in the manufacture of chloroform, in chloroform. Okay, now its fourth use is that it is used as a important material for rendering wool unshrinkable. I will tell you what is meant by rendering of wool unshrinkable. Rendering wool unshrinkable. We know that rendering wool unshrinkable means, we know that the woolen materials, woolen clothes which we are using at home, after winter season we used to give it for bleaching. But if we will do a hand wash or a machine wash, what will happen? All these clothes will become shrinked. It cannot be removed by simple ironing or any other methods. So instead we will give it for bleaching and there it will be washed with the bleaching powder. So the wool will become unshrinkable. Clear? Now its fifth use is that it is used as an oxidizing agent. You have already learnt about oxidizing agent in our first chapter. So it is used as an oxidizing agent in our chemistry lab. Clear, my dear students? So these are the 5 important uses of bleaching powder. First one, it is used for bleaching purposes in textile industry as well as paper industry. Second, it is used as a disinfectant for making drinking water fit for drinking. And third, it is used as the manufacture of chloroform. Fourth, it is used for rendering wool unshrinkable. And fifth, it is used as an oxidizing agent in chemical laboratories. Is it clear? Now we have one more topic, one more salt is left out, its preparation, properties and uses. Let's go to it. Our next compound is plaster of Paris. This plaster of Paris is known as, in short, as what? POP. It is also known as POP. Clear? Now its chemical formula is calcium sulfate hemihydrate. It has a half molecule of water of crystallization also attached with the calcium sulfate. So it is known as what? Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Clear? Now let's see its preparation. Its preparation is very easy. It is prepared by heating gypsum. What is gypsum? Gypsum is calcium sulfate with 2 molecules of water of crystallization. Okay? Dihydrate. So it is 2H2O. This is called a gypsum. When this gypsum is heated at 373 Kelvin, okay, sharp temperature 373 Kelvin, what will happen? it will decompose to form calcium sulfate, hemihydrate and 1.5 molecules of water of crystallization. So this is the process of preparation of plaster of Paris. Okay, and heating must be controlled, otherwise what will happen? This will change into some another compound that is called dead burnt plaster. This not having any of the properties of plaster of Paris. Clear? Now let's see its properties. It has got only 3 important properties. The first property is that it is a white powder. Second thing is that it absorbs water from the atmosphere and will get moisture. Okay, and third property is that when it is mixed with water, it will form a paste, and this paste, if leave it for some time, it will set into a very hard mass, and that process we call it as setting of plaster of Paris. That is called a setting of plaster of Paris. This process is called a setting of plaster of Paris. Okay, when you mix water with a plaster of Paris, it will form a paste type, and this paste will left for some time. When left for some time, sets into a hard mass, and that process we call it as setting of plaster of Paris. Is it clear, my dear students? Now see its uses. Now the uses of plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris has got many uses. We know some of them. It is very common for all of us, because plaster of Paris is used for preparing statues, models, etc. We can see in and around us so many models are prepared of plaster of Paris. And another use is that it is used for making molds for toys, ceramics, etc. And its another use is that it is used for making plasters. That is very important. In medical industry, it is used for making plasters. And do you know what is the use of plasters? It is used for setting fractured bone in correct position. Okay, it is used for setting the fractured bone in correct position. Then its another one important use is that it is used as a fireproofing material. Fireproofing material. For fireproofing we use plaster of Paris. Another important use of plaster of Paris is that it is used in chemical laboratories to seal the air gaps in apparatus. So it is used for sealing air gaps in apparatus. Sealing air gaps. Okay. So we have learned 5 uses of plaster of Paris. Let us see once more. First one is it is used in making molds for toys. It is used for making statues, and it is used in decorative purposes for in walls, ceilings, etc. And another important property it is used in medical industry for making plasters, which is used to setting of fractured bonds in correct positions, and it is used as a fireproofing material, and it is used for sealing air gaps in chemistry laboratory, air gaps in apparatus in chemistry laboratory. Clear, my dear students?